action going on.
Run it up. What's cracking? It's a Thursday night. We about to be rocking with y'all. It's that late night hype, that dollar holla, you feel me? It's that get it while it's good. You already know how we does it. Live and direct, got a lot to talk about, baby.
Mad deep,
Snowbots in the chat, Snowbots in the chat.
Man, y'all gotta share this shit. We got 100 people
share,
watching,
subscribe,
man.
all that.
Verts,
What's poppin'?
shout out to Verts though, dog. Short.
All I like to do is really stack green. Since I was a youngin', no fat cheese.
What the fuck are we
And
doing
you know
on
that
Wayne
I'ma
Wolf's
get
page,
mad
bro?
deep. Every time I see her smacking ass cheeks, watch it jiggle back. Watch me give it back.
Hey,
Once
bro.
I get it, you know I got a bigger stash. Bigger stash with a bigger sack. Who is that? Big work. You know I'm pitching that. Big gin like I'm rolling right. You know why times, yeah, I'm so tight. Beat it up and pulverize it. And you know I got the polarizer, bro.
Bro, what is this
I'm
shit
the
on my
whole
screen?
opposition. No love for the competition. What up, what up? Come on, man.
Damn, that was a hard ass little freestyle
Y'all
though.
ready or what?
Not yet. I don't feel like everybody's alive, dog.
Wake yo.
I don't feel like motherfuckers are alive, homie. They're just sitting there like, I'm bored, talk already.
Wake your punk ass up. Come on, man.
What the fuck up?
Oh,
uh,
oh. Throwing up the strike to look like Pepto-Bismol. I'ma do my thing with Ruler R&B to Draco. Never been a fake hoe, never been a flake though. I'ma show up and do my thing and do my thing. Got a chain like Django. I'ma do my thing and you know I'm in the Range Rover. Bending corners, Chevy Nova. And I treat that bitch like it's a Testarossa. Been the best from LA to Santa Rosa. Got a gram of Yola, colder than Manitoba. Think that's down in Canada. Got more keys than a janitor. Open up the door, ho. Yeah, the keys open doors, ho. Dabbed out, you know I'm writing fat slabs now. All you fucking haters have now. About quarter of what I got, I'ma bend the corner and spit it like an eye rock.
Shout out to all 131 in the chat right now.
Man, Uno got the gas, that's that octane.
Hit that
Shout out
like
to the
button.
homies from Baco. Uno High never had a fake, bro. Spark Cruise. Here's a hard truth, I'ma let you know, man. You ain't really hard proof. Lush and Big Rick, and we in the gut. When I take a dab, it's strictly indica. Maybe hybrids, they ain't like this. We the tightest, with the icy wrist. Uno, what's up? Yeah. What's the lay, baby? Let's run it, let's get it started for all the good people.
Yeah, you ready?
No.
Let's get it started for almost ready. What's cracking?
DJ flip, make the money flip.
Got a DJ flip beat. Been spitting since I was a pipsqueak. Turn a hater into mincemeat. They don't really wanna go against me. I've been in an M3, that's a BMW. I'ma bring some trouble to your whole crew. Yeah, don't let me hold you, but I'm the dopest and I can show you. You don't want beef, you want tofu. I'ma run through like your whole crew. Yeah, you looking cold, boo, damn. I'ma bust a really, really cold move. Sweep that bitch right off the beat. Sweep the ops right off the street. Street sweeper, and I'm Grim Reaper. I'ma do my thing, get the pussy going deeper. Who know high times, I'm the sickest flower. Sicker than Ebola, and you know I get it going. With my homie Rick, and we been the coldest.
DJ flip, make the money flip.
Got the dozy, what's up? What's cracking? Come on, man. Let's get it started.
Lush.
Let's get started.
No. What happened to the music, dog?
I be getting off, man. Come on, man.
That before they getting started. Much
I
support
go
for
off,
sure, dog.
man.
Stop editing and shit.
Don't worry about it. Just waiting for the stream to start.
Lush said, let's run it.
Just
And
waiting
I
for
dropped
the stream
dead,
to start.
passed out. I'm out of shape.
Waiting for the stream to start. Swipe it like a Visa card. I'ma do my thing for it, bitch. She got the greenest card. And I got the greenest throw. I'ma do my thing and I keep her on her tippy toes. Make that bitch dip low like a stripper pole. If she's making money, then I put her out on Figaro. Maybe out on OnlyFans. And you know I'm rolling grams, holding that shit down from LA all up to Ocean Dam, all the way to motherfucking Detroit. I'ma hit the pussy when it seem moist. When I come through, they rejoice. They been whack, I'm in there. They're whacking, I'm in joint. Who know high times? I'm chilling in the cut, though. I don't give a fuck, and you know I got a bust flows. And I got a bad bitch with a big butt. Oh, what you really wanna say? You know I got the best smoke, and I hold that West Lows down like an anchor, man. I'ma do my thing. Ron Burgundy, the anchor, man. Yeah, calling all the shots. Who know high times? Off the leash like a rat. I'ma do my thing, hit it till the pussy rock. I'ma do my thing and you know I'm on top. Not the 2 or the 3, it's number uno. I'ma do my thing, no love for them putos. This question, pregunto, what really do you know? Not a Puerto Rican, but I kick it so that you know. Yeah, that's a special ed bar I had to resurrect. And I rep the West, I built like erector sets. I kill it like Inspector Deck, I'll protect your neck. This the best you ever heard, and I rep the West. So don't even try to deny it. Uno high times with your bitch, you know I'm high-siding. Got a bad bitch next to me, rolling up the ecstasy. And I treat that hoe like a damn accessory. Yeah, she falling off like legs with the leprosy. Uno high times, kill the mic, I'm the best MC. I don't even need to try it, but a bitch on my dick really on a diet. Cause she hasn't fucked in like 3 weeks. Make that pussy leak when I skeet. Uno, what's up? Let's get it started, man. Come on.
Get it started, man.
What's up to all my good people? We in the building. This ain't the worst news ever. This is news at night, because it's not the worst news ever if my brother Comparator is not with us and he's somewhere flying in the friendly skies, navigating his flight pattern, hopefully landing sometime soon. In the meantime, in between time, we got to keep it lit. We got no choice. Big Rick in the building, chilling on his phone,
What's happening?
Making big plays. You feel me?
Thursday night. Shout out
What's
to everybody in the
happening?
chat.
We got Aunt Loke in the building. Matter of fact,
Pull up, Aunt Loke.
Aunt Loke, why don't you
Aunt
pull up
Loke.
on the stream, bro? Pop up with us.
And low.
Come on, man. Come on, Aunt Loke. So Aunt Loke, for those who don't know, is a good friend of the studios. It's my nephew, feel me? He holds it down for the gas house, for Bakersfield and all that. And he, for those who don't know Aunt Loke, he was the gentleman that was involved in the confrontation with our brother Comparator.
Aunt Loke, everyone.
That was on that's on this channel. You can see it. Did some pretty cool numbers and all that. What's cracking with you,
What's
man?
up, boy Lush? What's up, my boy Big Rick?
What's cracking?
How you doing?
But
Hey.
we never my brother from another busted rubber was cracking. So we never got a chance to let's like break down that event from your perspective.
Yeah,
Not to
Blazing.
your Raiders perspective, everything's cool now. We all family. But I think the people would love to hear what went down from your perspective.
It was just like, I think he was just having a bad day, you know what I mean? And like, any little thing was getting to him and shit. And then like, you know, he was tripping out, you know? And then like, he was tripping out and then like, I feel like, okay. Yeah, he was just tripping out and then like, cause he wanted a bottle, you know? And then like, we're telling him like, if you want to like, we'll go, you know? Like, I didn't have my ID, you know? I didn't bring my wallet, you know? So I couldn't go. So fucking, my cousin that was here with me, like he was telling him, hey, I'll go, you know what I mean? But he wasn't hearing, you know? I think he was like so faded. He was already drunk. Like he was so faded already, like he didn't hear, you know? And then I think like he got a little upset. He went to the restroom. And then fucking, he never came back. So when he came back, we were gonna tell him again, you know what I mean? But he never came back. So then I went outside and I seen him right there, like he was at his car getting something, and then fucking that fool, he looked mad, you know. I didn't know he was mad about that though, you know. And then like where we're at is a lot of businesses, you know. So I wasn't gonna scream.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna scream, but like, hey, I'll go to the store and get you a bottle, you know. I don't want to let the people know that what's going on right here, you know.
And that's the cold part is, to me, the craziest part is that you guys were down to go get the bottle.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and you had initially come to the studio just because you're a friend of the studio.
Yeah, hell yeah, my boy
saying-
right here, you know. Thank you for having me over here.
Rick had invited you,
Definitely.
so it was like, you know, like you were contributing, and you know how you contribute, being a homie and being in the building and the vibes and all that. And there was no ill intent, but Raider just was maniaced out. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you know, I think that's what it was, and then fucking so then like I was saying, like he can't, like I seen that he took off and he was mad and shit, and then I found out what it was, that I guess like he thought nobody wanted to go get the bottle and shit.
Yeah.
So then fucking like he came in, started tripping, and like I seen that he was tripping and shit, and then he came in, started tripping and shit, and then like I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I didn't feel, I was like, oh hell no, I got, you know, I wasn't gonna let, you know,
Just on some like,
yeah,
vibe,
like,
man.
yeah, like you know, I wasn't gonna sit there, you know, and let my, you know, like let that. I felt like, as me as a person, like I felt like, oh hell no, I can't let this fool, like, you know, like come talk to me like this or something like that. Like after I was trying to, you know, like
You were trying to,
yeah,
and you were,
and then fucking he didn't know that at the time though, you know, he thought we didn't want to go or something, you know.
Yeah,
so fucking
yeah. Just a big miscommunication.
yeah, and then so then fucking that's when like I told him all that, you know, fucking miscommunication and shit, and then fucking, you know, good thing, you know, like we didn't disrespect the homie studio and get down, you know what I mean, and fucking.
Well, y'all squashed it out.
Yeah, you know,
Y'all
that's
both
my,
went
you
out
know,
there,
I love
chopped it
to,
up.
you know, Raider and shit, hell yeah.
I went
Shout
out there
to
as
Raider.
well. You feel me, to help, like,
Yeah, hell yeah, Uncle Lush is
help
right there.
add clarification and vibes.
Shout out to the homie, dog.
But yeah, no,
Shout out to Raider, hell yeah.
shouts to our brother Raider, man. You feel me? He's a one of a kind. But that right there, like, is part of it. It's crazy because it's a double-edged sword. Because we love Raider's unpredictable energy. You
Yeah, hell
never
yeah.
know what he's gonna do. But when things like that happen,
He's a
it's
character,
like,
that fool's
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah.
he's a trip, he's fucking cool as fuck.
you gotta love it. Sit on my lap, fool. But I'm not, like, I don't know. Like, Raider was definitely not pump faking. He was seriously.
Hell yeah,
like,
shout out B-Town.
He definitely had a moment of clarity, though. You feel me? And I'm glad that everybody was mature. This is,
Let's go, Raider, right there trying to land the plane.
let's go for landing the plane.
Lush not letting him.
It looks like he's about to
Look
land.
at this shit.
I feel like I was already landed and they pulled me out the water. You feel me?
Right.
That's how I interpret that right there.
Damn. Look at this fool.
Amazing.
He pops out behind Uncle Trump and shit. What the fuck?
Trump being in there is just like the
That
best
shit
part.
is funny as fuck. Fool, look. The
although
plane's landing.
Although let's be real, no one's like more of a bender god than Hunter Biden. You know, he's really off that good shit. Like, let's be
That was a
honest.
G.
Yeah.
Hunter Biden is off the.
Hey, that
is
fool's
not-
still,
is-
he's still running right now after like that fool. Is that fool locked up or?
No, I don't think Trump's actually incarcerated.
No.
To be, you know
But
what I
he's
mean?
still running.
He was
like,
just at the
Yeah,
UFC
yeah.
fight the other day,
He's not
dog.
incarcerated.
he got a conviction, huh? Is he still running like that?
Yeah, well, you're allowed to. You're just not allowed to be currently incarcerated and run for political office. What's weird is there's laws that prevent felons oftentimes from voting, right? But you're able to still be the president and be a felon, but you can't
Yeah.
vote for the president as a felon. I don't know. I feel
That's
like
weird, huh? What the fuck?
Yeah, there's some like.
Is Kanye running this year?
I wish Kanye and Trump were a ticket. That would be fucking lit. But I don't know.
You remember that year where that fool Kanye was running?
Yeah. Well, yeah, Kanye's a beast. So, what kind of talk? What we got going on? We gonna run some news stories. We gonna chop it up with y'all. How's everybody feeling? Hope everybody good. It's been a very
Easy
hectic
being
week
cheesy.
in the podcasting world. All kinds of controversies and beefs. We don't really focus on that too much. But if you want to hear my take on a gang of podcasts, watch our episode of the No Jumper Show that we did today. Flacco, Adam 22, and myself, and we delved deep into a lot of current events in the podcasting world. But what's going on in the world of politics, news, sports, hip hop, Chicano lifestyle, and etc., this is your place to be, baby. Yeah, don't worry about my brother.
What do we got going on?
My brother, Compa Raider.
Compa landing the plane right now.
Compa's landing the plane, but on Wednesday.
You guys seen Compa landing the plane right there? That's crazy, fool.
On Wednesday, you can catch us at Zenura Sushi for the 3-year anniversary. It's about to be a movie. If you're in New York City, I will be there Saturday night hosting a battle rap event in the Bronx. I'm flying in Saturday morning. I will be flying back on Sunday morning. But if you are in New York City or the tri-state area on Saturday, pop up. You can see I will be posting the event info on my flyer. We would love to have you in the building. Y'all already know. As far as anything that goes regarding what's happening with whatever the status. Oh, here you go, Raider. Copa Raider in the building. What's cracking? You on live? What's going on, brother?
What's up?
Shit, just chilling, fool. You chilling? What's cracking? Where's the plane?
Well, I've been sleeping. I didn't call me.
Yeah, no, I was trying to hit you up, fool. I'm over here at the studio. We on live.
Better not be at the worst spot ever.
It's not the worst spot ever. It's news. It's not the worst spot. Raider, give a message to the people. Let them know that you're gonna be back with us tomorrow.
Well,
Let me see.
Huh?
good night.
All right, good night.
Good night.
All right, tomorrow. Raider is landing the plane. The plane is somewhere in orbit. He will be with us tomorrow. So, yeah, I mean, he's chilling. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let the homie go through what he going through. You feel me? He gonna figure it out. With that being said, what's cracking in the news? You ain't Heartful. Let us know something.
Sure.
Yeah, Perdi's in the chat. Come on.
Perix in the chat. Shout out to Raider. All right, let's get into it, man. The first story is law enforcement says that LAX could be the drug trafficking capital of the world. You feel me? Multiple law enforcement agencies like, CIA, DEA, all those good alphabets. You feel me?
So, and what is that based on specifically?
It was a bunch of surveys and shit. I didn't really have the time to do the whole article, but
Yeah.
it's statistics and the rest and shit like that. You feel me?
Well, I mean, look. Obviously, this has been a major hub for drugs. I don't even think LAX is the biggest hub in Los Angeles. I think the port of Long Beach over there in San Pedro, like, they've seized hundreds of tons of cocaine, more drugs than I even knew existed. I'm talking entire barges full. I can't imagine that more drugs are coming in through LAX than are
But let's
through the port of Long Beach.
let's really talk about how creative people have to be every day to get through the TSA at LAX, right? Some of the things they do to get by them, knowing they got fucking dogs, knowing they got, radar when you walk through the X-ray detector, whatever, right? The body thing, like, take your shoes off, take all your metal off. Think about how creative you have to be to get that shit across.
So they don't really check, like, the dogs there. 90, from what I've been told, 98%, if not all of them, they're not looking for drugs. The dogs are looking for bombs.
Yeah.
The dogs really don't give a fuck. You're allowed to bring now up to a half a pound of weed with you on any flight to LAX.
What?
Yeah. You bring a half a pound of weed.
Put that on something. Is that
That's
chat?
look,
Is that
verify that.
Is that verified?
That's on my granny's soul. You're like literally, fool. Like you could like that's a known fact. It's on Grand Cetus. Like literally,
Yes, sir.
It's been. So you can bring a half pound, and they're not gonna look at your destination. Even so, if it's a place where where drugs are illegal and you land the plane lands there or whatever, it doesn't really. Like you could get busted when you land, but they're not gonna like
put you on like some alert list on the way there. As long
Well, it depends if you're staying in the country or outside of the
yeah,
country.
well, if you have to go through customs.
Because if you go through another country, bro, and they fucking catch you, your ass is
well, they can. I mean, like let's say
locked up abroad, fool. You know what I mean? Now you're fucked trying to get a U.S. consulate over there so you can get out or something.
For sure, you're fucked. But even like you're even fucked if you land in a state where marijuana is still illegal. I don't know which are the remaining states. But
there's a few,
like Louisiana, shit like that, whatever. But if you land there, you could get busted at their airport with it and get in trouble. You could get busted that way.
No, I mean, I know there's many. That's what I'm saying. There's many ways you can get busted at an airport.
Yeah, with weed though, it's hard.
But think about how much fucking shit they confiscate every day, bro.
Oh yeah,
they catch at least one case a day at LAX, bro. Like,
it's crazy because like so back in the day, before like prior to 9/11, it was pretty easy. You could just bring drugs on you, and they weren't gonna like scrutinize it as much. Now, they search a little more. What I would always do, as far as like for if you want to bring any type of cocaine or ecstasy, any type of powder, you know what I mean, crystal, whatever. What I would do is I would open up vitamin tablets, you know what I mean, not the transparent kind, and put them in there. You know what I mean? And they would never look twice. Like they're not gonna open up your Advil and look through it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So that's the easiest. That's a little free game for the world right there, because they're not gonna fucking bust you doing that.
Yeah.
If you try to like move drug like, and that's only for personal use. That's like you're not gonna be able to do that with like weight. But if you're going to, I've done that internationally. I've flown to fucking Canada and had
Crystal says it's a pound.
You might be able to have up to a pound now. Yeah, it used to be half a pound.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't try it. Not me.
You can for sure bring a half a pound with you. They're not even gonna blink.
Look, homie, I already got plenty of pounds on me. You know what I'm saying, dog? Like, one more, I'm good for. I'm not trying to take a chance, right?
Yeah, no,
you say, cool, you walk through, they bust your ass. Now they're trying to give you charges transporting on an airplane and this and that. Like, you know, that just becomes
But California, they really don't give a fuck about that. You know?
Well, no, you could go through California and get on the plane, but what if you land the plane?
That's the issue. So, and that's where you could get busted, and if they smell it on you, whoopty-whoppy-whoom, it's not vacuum sealed, blah, da, 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 da. Yeah, it could be all biz-ed. But really, for the most part, it's, and what I said about other drugs is 1,000% true. They're never going to look through your prescriptions. You could have any type of pill you want. They're not going to be tripping on that. And if you have powders, you put them in like little capsules. Mm-hmm. You'll be straight. For personal use, like obviously you're not going to be able to do that with fucking, you know, anything over like 5-6 grams of, you know, some type of powdery substance. But
yeah,
you should be straight. So everybody that's traveling, that's what I would always do.
I mean, I imagine for the thousands that get by, there's the one that gets caught. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be dumb as fuck. You got to make yourself super conspicuous. Like, it's really. I've traveled on so many airports for so many years during so many different administrations and laws where like, and I never had no motherfucking problem at the damn airport in that regard.
Right.
You got to be an idiot, fool. Like, I was kicked out of one airport. And it was when I was still a teenager, and I turned up on they said like, oh, you're too late to get on the flight, and I had like a little meltdown, and I realized you can't be doing that shit.
Fool, they take that shit serious, dog.
Yeah.
There was a dude, we were flying to Alabama to go get a truck, and we stopped in Dallas, Fort Worth for a layover. And there was a dude yelling at his wife or some lady on the cell phone, fool, but he was going fucking ape shit sitting there. I mean, he wasn't doing nothing wrong. He was just sitting in the chair talking crazy to his wife on his phone. And he's like, you could just hear, Jesus fucking Christ, we're about to get on a fucking airplane and you want to piss me off like this?
Yeah.
And like not too long after he said that, the fucking, all like the airport cops and shit came and they sat right there. They talked to him. And he was just, you could overhear him saying, "I can't have a goddamn argument with my wife on the phone without you guys thinking I'm doing something." Still, like, he was being like real dumb. People with their cell phones out and shit. I don't know what happened because we got on the plane, but.
No, fools are you got to just be chill at an airport 1,000%. What tripped me out is when you be seeing like the fools that are getting extradited. And like you'll be on the same flight as them.
Yeah, oh yeah, but just know that the dude to his left and the dude to his right.
Oh yeah, they're
and
cops.
The dude in front of him and the dude behind him all got fucking
for sure
blammies on them, right?
They're whammed up, and I just feel bad. Like I remember seeing this one fool. I forget where I was at. I think I was like maybe in Vegas or something, flying back to LA, and these fools I seen like the air marshals walk up or whatever, and they like cleared the area, and they like how they have people board first, like anybody needing extra assistance or people traveling with passengers under the age of 3, and you may now board. Like they had the cops come up with this dude, and I was like, oh. And I felt bad like seeing him, and they they go around, they take your drink orders. I seen him with this little Sprite, you feel me, with his handcuffs on. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh man, it sucks. And they put like a towel over your handcuffs when they do that, because I think they don't want to suss everybody else out.
Yeah.
It's like we see you like transporting the obvious like gang member looking fool, like.
Hey, but when they fly you Con Air, like
that's different though.
That's it's a fool. Everybody's black boxed to a fucking black box that's chained to your waist too, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't do shit. And you're like walking on a tarmac in a line with a bunch of fools, and the first 3 rows or 3 or 4 rows, it's all the female inmates. And if you say one fucking word to them, dog, smirk or say anything like that, fool, them fucking marshals are on your ass. So they tell you, walk, don't look, don't say nothing. And you're like shuffling through the plane, right? The worst part is that you sit down. I'm a big ass dude. Even being a big ass dude or little ass dude, they tell you put your seatbelt on. How the fuck am I supposed to like grab this seatbelt and then reach over here and try to grab this seatbelt, right? And then everybody, it's like, bro, we're shackled up. If this fucking plane goes down, the seatbelts really don't matter.
Yeah,
you know
we're
what I'm saying?
dead.
But yeah, no, it's 200 fools, dog, moving around the country, fool, and they got these fools standing on the tarmac.
But when they do that, they fly y'all out of like private airports, right?
Okay, so like
they're not going to do that. Like,
in Kansas, you're flying to Kansas City International, right?
Really?
Yes. Okay. Now.
So you're flying into a commercial airport.
But it's kind of like some movie type shit, fool. Like you pull in the vans. Like there's 2, 3, 4 vans, however many vans with inmates. And they come driving from wherever, right? And they pull up to the back gate of like the airport, and there's like 2 dudes standing there with their jackets and badges, and they got machine guns and shit, or whatever, big old rifles. And then the vans come in, and then the vans start circling. And as they're circling, like they all come in, they start circling. Then all of a sudden you just see this fucking white plane land, fool, no markings on it, and it just lands. And all of a sudden,
so this is like in the middle of the night, or
no? Whenever usually in the morning, right? Is like the flights, because those dudes work like an 8-hour shift. But you never see any other like regular plane passengers at all, huh? What do you mean?
So like
you're seeing the passenger planes on the tarmac.
You're seeing the passenger planes,
but we're not going through the airport. We got escorted on the tarmac with armed guards, right? They're armed U.S. Marshals.
Yeah.
And then, they get off, they call your name, they do a face check, boom. You go, you get on the plane. The only part you don't go to a real airport, like a commercial airport, is when you're going to the Oklahoma Transfer Center. You're thinking you're going to fucking land and like get a little van ride around Oklahoma till you get to where you're going.
They have the airport of the president.
That fucking plane just pulled right up on a tarmac of like an Air Force base or whatever the fuck it was. And instead of us getting in vans, it pulled right up to the little terminal, and we get out. As soon as we get out and we go down that long ass hallway, fool, that's one by one they're taking your shackles off, and they're putting you in rooms. The fucking prison's right there. It's right there on the airport. You look out the window on any side of your wing, fool, and you're looking out of an airport.
That's
crazy.
fucking crazy.
Hell yeah, fool. Make you change the way you see the world, dog.
That's fucking crazy. I don't. Well, that's a cautionary tale. Not fun going to federal prison. Don't do crimes. Don't do what the fuck I said, because what I said about transporting up to 5 or 6 grams of blow in your little capsules. Because if you do get caught, that is a federal crime, and you might be on Con Air sitting next to a guy like the old version of Rick, which probably might not have been the best guy to sit next to, right?
Wow. I'll tell you what. They want to know how much I weigh.
Yeah, well, I'm okay.
Trying to figure out, do I want you guys to run a super chat, guess my weight? Like,
I mean, we could do a poll. What does the crowd think? So
I see 248, 250, I see 400.
Let's do a poll. How much does Rick weigh? All
Rick
right.
500.
The options are.
Hey Rick, how much you weigh, fool? Drop
Still do the poll.
a super chat, y'all. Let me know you guys want to hear that.
Right.
Drop super chats.
All right, Dick.
El Eds, shout out to Eds. He said, "Hey Rick, how much you weigh, fool? How much you guys think I weigh? Let me see, man."
That's why I want to do. I want to do a poll. You can't do a poll.
Well, how many weights on our list?
No. So the here's what it'll be. All right. Let's say under 240. 240 to 280. 280 to 320. Above 320. Those are the options.
Hold on.
All right, I'm gonna stand up for these fools, dog. Let's see.
Options? What was the
Okay.
options?
The options are under 240. 240 to 280. 280 to 320. 320 plus.
Wait, what was the other one?
Under 240. 240 to 280. 280 to 320.
280, 220, hold on. 280 to 320.
Or 320 and above. Rick, I would say, is about, what are you 6'2"?
I'm 6'2".
6'2". So he's a tall guy.
Alright, let's start the fucking poll.
I'm 6'2".
Let's see. Winner gets absolutely nothing. To answer a question I saw earlier from
I haven't seen
Our
anybody
mod-
close yet.
ASMR,
Uh-oh.
who's our mod, I
One of
wanted
those
to
guys
say,
are close.
I have reached out to Hopes.
And they're close.
I've reached out to Hopes, who is the king, the LA king of graffiti. Right now, the roller king. He's got more ups than anybody, damn near in history. He's blowing up spots, city to city, state to state. Not just a LA legend, but has been across country, has been international. We've chopped it up, and he said he humbly declined my request for an interview, but said if I fuck with anyone, I will fuck with you. I'm just not trying to, I do this for the love. I'm not doing it for fame. So, that's that. Okay, let's get into our next story. What's cracking? You ain't Hartful. Let us know what's going on.
It was up right now.
Okay, man, this is some crazy news. This is some what the fuck news.
Hopes is definitely
this
an outside.
fucking dude, bro.
Yeah, this is a man arrested after killing a father of 4 after randomly shooting at passing cars in traffic.
Okay, so what did this fool do?
You got to see
Fool,
this.
he was just walking
Yeah.
down the street, fool,
This
like
video is insane.
walking on a sidewalk and just busting at cars driving by, and he killed a father.
Well, like
fool.
an extendo.
Why?
Just walking on one, fool, like that.
They
Look,
don't-
fool, on a sick one, fool.
They don't know why. They don't know why at all. Right? They don't know the motive yet. The video finna come up right now. Is a lag between us live over there, but it's already playing on the screen.
Look, look.
And to answer Saeed, yeah, of course. Like Hopes was on the top of that luxury condo skyrise.
Watch this, fool,
thing,
look.
and
Look, there he
I
goes,
know
look.
a lot of the writers that
Look
were.
at this fool.
Oh man,
He just busting for no reason. Fool, look. And then okay,
And
Why
then
he
he throws
got
the
the-
clip backwards. Watch.
okay.
why is he shooting gun with like? Why is he
Look at
shooting
that.
with
Look.
toll?
The fuck?
Okay, so here's some extra info I figured out after the fact. After like shit just pops up later on. More info comes out. These stories develop. This fool ended up naked. somewhere. Shoot, I guess like
Look at that shit, dog.
I guess he fucking. was out
Imagine you're
here.
driving, you have
Hold
no
on a
control.
second.
He ended up naked after that. I don't know
This
what.
is in Riverside, huh?
This is in San Jacinto, yeah, Riverside County.
It is so janky out there. Full shots to y'all. I'd much love to Riverside, but man, is it activated.
He
out
was on
there.
like Sherm or something because that fool ended up naked after all that. That
Yeah.
fool stripped down and he was like roaming around.
Get this off the screen, fool.
What up, fool?
It's up, fool.
No, I just like you feel me.
All right,
Like,
where's the pole at? For my weight.
Okay, fool.
These fools want to know how fat I am, dog.
but yeah, this dude is I mean, I don't know what the hell this fool got coming, but it's all biz ad. That's definitely the use off the dirty batch.
If he was off the dirty pack, that fool would have been able to do all that. Okay, let's get to this poll, man. Rick's weight. 8% says under 240. 28% says 240, 280. 30% says 280, 320. And then the winner, 34% is 320 plus.
What are they right or wrong?
Rick.
Rick, you don't got to give a number, but are they right?
I'm going to say that the fools that are saying 320 plus are correct.
Okay, so the majority is correct. Yep, shouts to Grubsy. She is a dope ass writer.
I'm about 330 pounds.
You're 330.
Yeah, 6'2", about 330.
That's an awful lot of cheeseburgers. I feel you, fool. I'm like probably 215 right now. That's like part of when you're in a relationship and you're in love. Shorty's gonna cook for you. Y'all gonna be eating a lot. It's par for the course. So this is how I get.
All right, man. Next, okay. All
All right. Next topic, man. Ryan Garcia says Jesus is coming back after predicting Los Angeles and Vegas will have a bad earthquake on June 6th. That was today. We did have earthquakes, but
Yeah, but a little 3.6 earthquake
but
in
it,
fucking...
yeah, it wasn't devastating. It wasn't.
Where was it?
Hey, I
Newport Beach.
fucks with Ryan Garcia. Like, he's like a lit ass iconic fool, but like, let's keep it a stack, bro. I think that CTE is starting to take effect because this dude is like, he's wild, bro. He reminds me of like a fucking he's like fucking Rasa McGregor.
Russell McGregor.
He's got like a very similar aura to him, but
He's blessed, highly flavored.
he's definitely blessed and highly favored.
Bro, that music video when he was just chilling with an orangutan, fool. That was some crazy shit.
Him being so proud of being roided out and beating somebody up when you're like in a whole higher weight class than them. I just can't fully co-sign it. Although he did beat the dog shit out of that fool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I fucks with Ryan Garcia. I do. But ultimately, I feel like as far as like iconic Raza, like I'm sticking with Canelo, bro. When it comes down to that's just me, fool. I'm gonna keep it.
I don't know, this fool, he went on a little active, people thought he was kind of crazy for a minute. You know what I mean?
He is crazy.
I mean, what makes him crazy, though?
I think he's got. That's what I said. I think that dude need to get his CTE checked. I think he's got too many blows of the
But
dome.
look, he said there would be an earthquake today, and there was a little earthquake, fool. 3.6. He was
saw
probably
some shit on
feeling
the
that
news
shit.
where it said that, fool.
Huh?
You probably saw some shit on the news where it said that there's going to be an earthquake, and then, come on, man.
Yeah.
You gone, fool?
What the fuck?
Aunt Loke.
You got a what?
right.
Oh, damn, fool.
Drive safe. Cuidado, my boy.
Hey, thank you.
Much love, Aunt Loke. You feel me?
Shout down low.
Hey,
shout
no
to
lie
House of
though,
Gas.
dog. Like up in the chat, these fools are clowning me. The Rick Mac one is the funniest one so far, dog.
Rick Mac is fire.
Rick Mac
fool.
sounds kind of dope, dog.
Hey, what about like?
Walk into McDonald's like, can I have a Rick Mac,
Nah, you know
please?
what's way better, fool? You know what's
Fuck,
better?
fool. What?
Instead of the McRib, the McRick.
The McRick?
Somebody in the chat, I don't even need to tell you what to do. Just go ahead and make the McRick. You feel me?
The McRick. The McRick.
I would love a McRib right now. That sounds absolutely delicious.
Hey, the Rick Mac one sounds
When is
good
the
though.
McRib season back?
Shout out to Sosa too, paid. He
Inquiring
said
minds
Rasa won't
must
claim
know.
Ryan Garcia. Yeah.
October when your ribs come back. Artificial cows that have their ribs nice and ready for us.
You can eat through the bone. That's the best part. Pause.
Yeah.
What I will say is, I fuck with Ryan Garcia really heavy. However,
What does that fool say? Can we comment on
I do not.
Deontay Wilder getting knocked the fuck out?
Haven't seen that.
I didn't see it.
What
Deontay Wilder.
Rick Mack does sound like a pimp from Oakland. That's funny as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Like honestly, I refuse to deify Ryan Garcia, and I do not take his predictions as a second coming of Christ. I'm sorry. Like,
You refuse to accept it?
I refuse to deify this man at this point.
So the fact that he said it, you don't, and like you don't give him no credibility. You think it was just a wild claim, and we just happened by luck to have a little 3.6.
I think the CTE knocked his brain to like an autistic frequency that was able to pick up on the possibility of.
Hey, but let's really talk about like the injuries, that brain injuries that some of these fools get from getting knocked around, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's my whole fucking point.
Some of these fools got 50, 60, 70 fights under their belt. Fool, imagine the fucking like the dings they get taken.
You ain't never had no homies that were boxers or boxed whatever, and like with less than 10 fights, fools like seem just off. You just tell like they're just not all there. They got the 100-yard stare. You feel me? Like they're just like their cognitive reasoning is impaired. They don't respond as quickly. Like I remember one time, like I was smoking a blunt and this fool walked up on me. And I think he, at first, like, he was sizing me up like he was going to rob me and shit. He wasn't sure, like, or wanted to. But we wound up chopping it up and smoking a blunt. That fool, like, tried to befriend me and shit. I was not fucking with it. I wound up not talking to him. But he was a boxer. And I clearly taken, like, I was like, oh, this fool wasn't trying to rob me at first. He just, like, doesn't have regular interaction skills because his mind is fucking fried. Like, and coming from me, that says a lot. Yeah, please, boxers, don't beat me up. With that being said, next topic.
Chinese man faces backlash for wearing a Kobe Bryant helicopter crash costume to Comic-Con. Oh, wow. That's fucking crazy, dog.
On my screen right now if you want to see it. There's this
I mean, that's just like some J-Cat shit, fool. Like,
What? Yeah, but like fucking that puts some like thought and effort to even be in the J-Cat.
it's not even tight. I thought fools like would have like had it like engineered better, make it. That shit don't even look cool, fool. Like
that shit don't even look cool though.
that's like that looks like a little kid's science project, fool. Like,
Yeah.
No fucking way. Look at this dude, dog.
how is you funny, bro, for doing
That shit's not funny at all.
It's weird, dog. Hella weird, fool. You got a little.
No, then like people are taking pictures with.
Got Sailor Moon taking pics with it. Come on, man.
Yeah, fools are like treating that fool like a celebrity. Like, oh, let me get a picture with this fool.
I don't know. I don't think it's funny. Maybe I'm too from LA to think that shit's funny, but
Shout out
kind of
Arturo.
weird. You don't even look like Kobe. It looks like
Honestly, dog,
like an Asian Kobe-san.
I probably would have threw some eggs or something at that fool.
I'll fucking fire on bro instantly, dog. Like smack bro upside
Homie,
the head.
like for real.
I think you know what? Maybe that shit is hella funny in China, and maybe there's just a culture.
Yeah, they don't like us, you know.
Yeah, I guess so. But I don't. I think like I think there's definitely like a love of like American.
I'm
pop
trying to
culture.
look at it though, to be honest, right? He has the helicopter with a machine gun. Is he like, you know, is he really a Kobe fan or is he a Kobe troll?
Fucking
'Cause,
Kobe,
like, they got,
Kobe
like,
Transformer.
The fact that somebody would make a costume like that, and the fact that it would resonate, obviously that people in China fuck with American culture enough as to where like everyone would know what that was. And basketball is big in China. You got like there's hella Chinese basketball players, all that.
Yeah.
Yao Ming, you feel me, all that. But this fool, I don't know, man. I think I guess it's funny out there. That's just kind of lame, fool. I don't know who like one of their top icons was, but I wouldn't clown him like that. You feel me? That is a great point. Not only is it black face, but it's like black body. I don't know if that fool got makeup on or like what the fuck this fool. He got black socks. Bro, you weird, dog. That's just not tight in China or anywhere else. You feel me? Go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Iran's president just died from a helicopter crash, allegedly, too.
This makes me want to go fucking pick a fight with a TikTok creator or some shit. Not trap nothing.
I don't know. I feel like if somebody did that shit in LA by the
you get packed
the
out.
Staples Center, you getting packed the
You
fuck
get
out
packed the
for
fuck out.
disrespecting Kobe like that, fool.
I feel like damn
even
near-
the homeless motherfuckers, fool, will rush your ass downtown doing some shit like that.
I feel like anywhere in LA you do that. I feel like
I mean, and these people got a valid point too. What's the difference between that and a Jesus piece?
that's an absolutely fucking retarded statement, bro. like people got a good point. This fool said people got a good point.
Fucking Lush.
What even equates to a Jesus piece that's remotely similar to somebody wearing the costume of
A crashed helicopter.
a crashed helicopter and an iconic athlete? And like, how is that like make that make sense, bro? Like, I don't think you're firing on all cylinders. I don't see how that connection even. Come on, bro. Nah, fuck no.
Yeah,
Next, an Amazonian tribe is now suffering from porn and social media addiction after Elon Musk helped them connect to the internet
Wow.
with Starlink. Shouts to Elon giving these people an opportunity to jacks off.
With Starlink.
Feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with jackson off and posting on the gram, getting lit. You feel me? Shouts to the third world. They gotta definitely do the little blood third world challenge. Third world. I want to see them all pass around the phone. You feel me? Third world. That would be lit.
Damn.
That'd be fire. You feel me?
smoked out.
I'm with that. That's cool. Hey, it looks like they got some firme hyenas out there. I don't even know why they're tripping on porn. I'd be like watching porn with bitches like that in it. You feel me? Like, damn, you might as well go. You feel me? Fuck the apocalypto bitches. I don't know.
Imagine, fool. They don't
Bitches
have
all
no
look like Apocalypto.
no cell phones, no nothing, fool. The only porn they know is like fucking each other. And then here comes some fool and hands them an electronic device, fool, fucking talking about, here, watch this. Now they're suffering from porn addiction.
It's their first time seeing BBLs. They're like, yo, what the fuck? But they're not far from Brazil. So like the bitches already got ass. I don't know. I feel like you guys didn't really need porn, but it's dope that y'all have it. It's good. Now you can see what you're really into. You can learn new techniques.
Hey, growing up, that
These
shit was
fools ain't
funny,
never seen
fool.
bitches squirt like that. You feel me?
Yeah. You know what's funny? They don't know how lucky they have it to have it on their phones nowadays, fool. Because growing up, fool, like, you had to fucking, with the VHS tapes,
Yeah.
and you rewind the motherfucker if you wanted to see a good part or fast forward it. Like, you had no idea where you're at. Now you're on a cell phone and it's just like tick, tick,
You're
tack,
lucky
tack,
if you
tack,
got a
tack.
tape. We was magazines.
You know what I
fool.
mean? No, magazines too was
Magazines.
before the tapes, though.
Yeah. I mean, those all cracking at the same time. You feel me? Like, yeah, magazines, tapes, play. If you could come across a Penthouse or a Hustler, like, oh, you might as well, like, that was like getting laid back in the day. You got a Hustler magazine? I don't know, man. I gotta be honest. Shouts to my Amazonian people for keeping it lit. I want to see what y'all post on the gram. Matter of fact, Amazonians, I want y'all to log in to Mad Deep, Lush World,
Right?
Worst Podcast.
Introduce them to that.
You feel me?
Introduce them to that. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know. That's true. You couldn't. Paul said, I remember you couldn't be on AOL on the phone at the same time. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Like, you had to have a separate phone line just for AOL.
Yeah.
I was an AOL pimp at a young age, man.
Yeah.
Pimping since an early age, like Bun B said. You feel me? What's cracking though? You feel me? Like, if y'all got any questions, you already know Super Chat Life is where it's cracking. Regardless, we appreciate y'all being in the building. We gonna get into the next topic. Okay, so within hours of the first female Mexican president ever elected, a mayor,
Mexican mayor.
the Mexican mayor murdered in ambush, shot 19 times to death. All right, so is there any more details?
Yeah.
So the Mexican mayor of Cotija, Michoacan, she got popped out on.
Yolanda Sanchez.
She got popped out on in that ambush. Yeah, no cap. She got she was a governor since 2021 September. She was ambushed and shot 19 times.
Damn.
That's crazy. Her bodyguard was also R.I.P. Do you feel me?
That was like a message right
Yeah,
there.
that's what. So is that a message? Like, we don't want women to be in a position of power. Like, if you get any ideas, you next, or was this completely inconsequential, or is there any relation? Like,
No, I think that was a message to somebody, fool. Like, to get lit up like that, homie, like, they didn't even torture her or nothing, fool. That was just, you know, they shot her. You know, and like, of course they wanted her dead, right? Shoot her 19 times, but they shot her 19 times. That was a message to somebody. Like, she might have been on the wrong side. She might have been holding up somebody's seat that, you know, somebody knew needed to be put in. You never know, bro. So, you know, it's Mexico. It's raw as fuck over there, fool.
well, Claudia Scheinbaum better fucking lay low and make sure
So
that
let's talk about it.
She
She's the Mexican president.
She better be cooking with
but
grease and then
she's-
potato latkes.
But she's Jewish.
right.
If Mexico ever got into a conflict with Israel, what do you think would happen? What side do you think she would take? And
she's-
so let's talk about it. Is she really Mexican or is she Jewish? Is she running the country from a Mexican standpoint, or is she running the country from a Jewish-based faith standpoint?
That's a good question.
You understand what I'm saying?
Totally.
Morally,
Totally.
right? Corrupt, cartels, this, that. You know, are you running it? You know, orgullo
America-
mexicano, Mexican pride, or are you running it with Jewish?
Influence.
Yes.
Well, here's the weird thing. Like, America's never had a Jewish president before. I don't even believe that we've had a Jewish vice president before in our entire history. And what's crazy is Jews are interesting because it's one of the only religions that's considered like an ethnicity. It's like this ambiguous space where, like, Hebrews, Israelites, they're like a tribe, you know what I mean?
Right.
And there's different types of Jews. There's Ashkenazi Jews, which are like the European Jews. There's Sephardic Jews, which are the the Middle Eastern Jews. There's straight Ethiopian Jews who are,
Orthodox, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, so there's different races of people that are all
absolutely,
Jews, but they're
but
still all kind of
They
one
all
ethnicity.
read the same. What is it?
They're all one ethnicity still.
The same Torah or whatever.
Yeah,
What's it
they have
called?
the same holy book. They have
You
the
know,
same-
they all read the same at a certain point, and at the end of the day, they look out for each other, right?
Yeah.
And hey, you know, look, I'm not bashing anybody or nothing like that. I'm just speaking facts. You know, for years, my mom and my grandmother, you know, their boss was, you know, the father and son. Like, they're, you know, really wealthy, you know, Jewish people, right? And you know, they had a lot of influence too. And so, like, my question is are you, you know, when you're Jewish, you know, you're not just Jewish just to be Jewish, and you don't pay attention to your religion.
You're being super Jewish right now.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you know, I want to know, like, it's very interesting as a female Mexican president who's taking over a country that's loaded with corruptness.
And your name's Claudia Scheinbaum.
And your name is that, and so how are you going to run this country?
Yeah, I think it's very interesting. I mean, the fact that she was democratically elected, supposedly. I don't really know if any of those things are real or not, or if there's more integrity in other countries, because I know our elections are rigged than a motherfucker, so I definitely wouldn't put it past
Bro.
a government rife with its own controversies and corruption, as Mexico notoriously has been, for there to be some kind of foul play there. Now, the thing is, I understand why Jewish people are super protective, and it's because they've, you know, they're one of the smallest groups of people in the world, but they also control a lot of power, and they've been ran up out of a lot of different countries, and then the whole Holocaust was janky as hell. So, like, they're very, I understand why they smash for theirs, and they're protective, and they put their own on. And, you know, the stereotype of Jews being greedy comes from the fact that them motherfuckers had, like, all their shit stolen from them. You feel me? Like, these motherfuckers were economically prosperous, ethnicity living in Europe
Right,
that literally had all their gold and all their
Everything
belongings
taken from
stripped
them.
from them, bro. Like, so of course it's gonna create a complex in them that makes them want to make sure that they're not getting the raw end of the stick in any situation. So honestly, I can't say because I don't know this woman or
We
what
got a super chat.
her intentions are.
Lush, I
Ricardo
remember
Ambush, I
you.
remember your take on the J. Cole stealing his style from Blue from LA. What do you think, Jay?
Where do you rank J Fold's legacy thus far?
Okay, but let's keep it a stack. Like, thank you for bringing that up, Ricardo, and I don't mind oscillating to this topic. We want to know what y'all think, though. Leave some comments. Do you think that this woman who is the president of Mexico will be able to make decisions that are best for the Mexican people, or is her Judaism going to be a factor in those decisions?
Right.
And is that even a negative thing? We'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. And we're curious if this recent murder of Yolanda Sanchez, the mayor, is related in any way, and what your thoughts are on that. Now, as far as J. Cole, got his entire style from a rapper from South Central LA by the name of Blue. If you haven't heard the album, Blue in Exile, Below the Heavens, it is one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. I believe it came out in 2010. It's definitely one of the best rap albums to come out post the year 2000 by a significant margin. And if you want to see the template of J. Cole and how he blew, how he came up, it's all right there. You can even hear it specifically on like the Let Nas Down joint. Like later, Cole, he kind of awakened that style, that bag he had, which was Blue. And Blue wasn't nobody. I believe he was on one of the XXL freshman lists, one of the earliest ones. So yeah, if you don't know, Blue is a huge influence. However, obviously, like accolades wise, success wise, J. Cole is one of the greats of the modern era. The whole way he handled this beef diss track situation was like he had a fucking tampon in his twat. I lost so much respect for him as an MC. You can't do that. That ain't no hip hop shit. That's some Buster shit. I don't respect it. But he's still great. It made me think that my initial instincts of him being lame and like I just remember all this. It's like Lil Pump was right. Why'd you have to prove Lil Pump right? Fuck J.
Right.
Cole. You know what I mean? But he still is one of the most skilled rappers and a legend. So, I ain't gonna hate on him. He did some whole ass shit though.
Yeah.
Shouts to Blue. What else we got?
Let's check out this.
Perkins operation. Most people have not
818
until
crime
they
lawyer.
are
Let me give
already.
you some advice.
Let me tell you about it so that you can protect yourself. You started out all alone in your cell, then all of a sudden you're joined by some random fool. And this random fool wants to constantly talk about the facts of your case, not his case, and why he's there. That random fool is a cop or an informant, and everything that's being said is being recorded. Couple of things to look out for. One, this person is almost always a little bit older than you, and two, they are almost always the same race as you. Peanut butter and jelly, my favorite. We're gonna get this guy real good.
He has no idea what's
Horrible
coming.
skit.
Happy Friday.
Bro really ordered a shirt off of Temu that said county jail inmate.
And a fucking cheetahs
I don't know what the fuck you're
from
saying.
Glendale's vest.
Why does the
Detective.
Temu look like Raider?
It's supposed to be the same race. I'm not Armenian. Oh,
Wow.
whatever. You guys all look the same. Is all of this legal? Can they really do this shit? Yes, they can. The only person that you should be
Yeah,
telling the facts of
entrapment
your
is not
case
real.
to
Don't-
is your attorney. The conversation with your attorney is privileged and confidential and will not leave your attorney's brain. The conversation with the random fool in jail or in custody will absolutely be used against you to fuck you in court.
Okay, we know.
Never
all right.
talk.
We got it, buddy.
Shout out to 818 crime lawyer though. That's like the
Yeah,
Perkins
shouts to
operation.
bro, and that's real talk. And if you don't already know that, you dumb as hell. You shouldn't be talking about nothing with nobody when you sitting in them tanks, when you in that holding cell. Even when you hit county, keep your motherfucking mouth shut. They did that to
All the way
Draco.
through.
They tried to do that to Draco, and it didn't work.
All the way through.
They had an under in there with Draco, and he stood tall, didn't say shit. They tried to get him like that. They tried to be like,
Right.
oh, why'd you shoot him? Why, bro, shot him? Who shot him? And Drake's like, oh,
How's that make you feel? Trump gang are gone bang. You see that? Hey, how's that make you feel? Are you gonna unfollow? Hey, go right ahead. I ain't tripping. Check it out. Hey, that's how we're doing it. Check that out. Hey, how's that make you feel? Trump gang are gone bang. You see that? Hey, how's that make you feel? Are you gonna unfollow?
How's it make you feel, Lush?
He's out there expressing his right to vote and pushing the law.
Fucking dumbass.
Looks like a law-abiding citizen to me. You feel me?
You're a fool,
Those
Lush.
Cortezes scream.
He's an old school Sholo, huh?
Yeah, he's. I'm looking at. I'm thinking that's like either IE-ish. I'm thinking maybe like Fresno County. That looks like a little Fresno County.
Nah, hell no. He's wearing a Raider hat too, fool.
Like he could very easily be from Fresno County.
I don't see that.
Victorville.
That fool looks like he could be from somewhere like the IE, like
That's what I'm saying. Like Victorville.
Adelanto or something.
Yeah, not mad at that.
That's all the topics, guys.
Fools are definitely. It's a different climate right now, you know. Like, and I'm not gonna. I'll tell you this, fool. I'm not voting for Joe Biden. That fool's butt water trash, dog. And I'm glad that I didn't before. I don't know, fool. You feel me? I'm not like a super hardcore Trump head like these dudes are, but he definitely seemed better than bitch ass Joe Biden, fool. I ain't going front, fool. Like, if it come down to it, get Joe Biden the fuck out of here by any means necessary, high key. You feel me? With that being said, we haven't no.
So if he was from LA, he would be a problem.
No, it would not. Why would it be a problem?
No,
bro?
it would be a problem.
Like, I wouldn't give a fucking like what, bro. Like, there's no political affiliation anybody could ever have that will offend me. You could wave whatever flag you want. That's one of the reasons why America is dope, and that's what our fucking ancestors fought for and shit. Like, is to us to be able to talk that shit and push whatever line we want to push. You feel me? So that shit's, you feel me? Now we sliding on, like, we definitely not sliding with Biden.
Nah, hell nah, fool.
We definitely
That fool fucked our country up.
Yeah,
homie.
like I'm just like, we see how broke everybody is. It's just not too fear-made, fool. Having Biden in office is not very fear-made, fool.
That would be
Like, at all.
tight, fool, if we had Trump back, fool. Like, even after getting convicted, fool, that would let, like, all the convicted felons know, fool, that they stand a chance to get be a president too one day, fool. Like, si se puede, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, and that's why it's dope seeing people that are disruption of the system.
It's rare to see somebody nowadays that hasn't had, like, a brush with the law ticket or something, you know what I mean?
I just don't like the way that Trump weaponized this, like, predominantly white, hateful contingent of the flyover states into being like his own personal Gestapo Hitler Youth in the form of the alt-right. Like, that's that shit I don't like.
You think
about
that's what Trump does?
No, I think that I think that the 2016 election is 1,000% indicative of that, as well as the 2020 election. Was the QAnon conspiracy theories run amok, and the type of people that were attracted to it, and like,
I think those all came from the left, though, dog. Like,
yeah, a lot of them are former, like, but it's
no, but I'm saying it was like, I think that was a setup for him, fool. Like,
psyop.
Bro, like, come on, dog. Like, I could really get into this, dog. You know what I mean? But people will get offended, fool.
We talking, fool. We talking.
You know what I mean? Like, just on some real shit, fool.
Look, this is coming from someone that just said, I don't fuck with Joe Biden. This is coming from somebody that said that, like, I'm damn near ready to abandon the Democratic Party, which I've been registered to my entire life.
You should have been done that.
So for social issues, I lean left. For economic issues, I lean right.
You can't lean one side or the other.
For defense issues and like gun rights, I lean right. No, I'm a fucking open-minded free thinker. I don't fall into one template, you know what I mean? But what I don't like, I would be way more inclined to embrace Trump fully and be like, this dude would be dope, but I can't fully embrace somebody that co-signed, whether or not he was even aware he was doing it, because I don't think it was necessarily him.
Look,
I think it's just like his campaign.
You have the people that did the January 6th deal, right? The so-called Trumpers that ran up to the Capitol Hill or whatnot, right? They got busted, they got tracked down, this and that. Okay, but with no name and no reference to any of these other parties that caused a fucking ruckus from the left side and backed by the left, right? They want to talk about why would you support a felon president when half the shit that happened in this country happened because of convicted felons.
Yeah, but ain't nobody,
right?
I'm not talking about
No, but
that.
I'm just saying though,
like,
that you're saying about you know, the conspiracy theories. And so what you're missing that I'm trying to say is that they are capable of sending people to look like they're Trumpers. To say, look, Trump incited a riot. Trump incited this.
I get that.
Like, but I really do feel that that's what they did. I don't think Trump just gets up and says, my fellow Americans, rally up my troops and please go out there and do something. Like, no.
Okay,
come on, dog.
First of all,
you can't hold them responsible for that.
I never implied that.
Okay, maybe you didn't, but it came out that way. And I wasn't even
referring to the January 6th thing. However, since you brought it up, right?
See, look, many of those people were feds. See that?
Absolutely.
See that?
And I know there's an element of that being a psyop, but there's also an element because I personally have friends who are dumb as fuck and wanted to and or attempted to participate in all that shit, and they are fucking far right leaning conservatives, fool, each and every one of them.
Okay.
And they were down for the fucking get down. They were down to go.
They're down before that. Then it wasn't just Trump that made them down.
It's not that Trump made.
It's not like they were fucking spray tanning together, my boy. You know what I mean? Like
no.
Republicans. Real Republicans are people of the land, right?
Right.
Come take my gun. Come take our shit. They practice the Constitution of the United States and they back themselves up by it.
So
Democrats, pay attention. They're trying to take that from us without saying they're taking it from us. They just shut down the graduations and didn't let these students give a speech because they were afraid of what the fuck they were going to say. And so you really violated their constitutional right to freedom of speech.
For sure, the
right?
left.
Now, it's okay for them to violate that constitutional right. It's okay, do as we say, but not as we do, right? It's okay for them to take that right from us. But if these kids really fought that under the Constitution, they would have their fucking vote. They would have the right to speak. And that's why I lost respect for Democrats, because they fucking take advantage of people who are not educated.
Agreed.
Republicans, people hate them because the motherfuckers stand up with the Constitution, say, fuck you, come take it.
Right, but
right?
So
now they're bad people because they exercise their God-given right?
No, but there's a middle ground there. That doesn't mean everything you said is true, but that doesn't mean that Republicans are beyond reproach and are infallible and there's not anything that they could be doing better. It's not all perfect. That ideology and everything they're pushing over there is not perfect either, fool. There's a lot of flaws in the left. I preface this conversation by saying that I'm abandoning, and I pretty much already have. I've already abandoned the majority of my left-wing ideology. Like I said, socially is the only real way I lean left. I don't believe in restricting people's rights based on their race, nation of origin, sexual preference.
But they're the only ones dividing the people. Okay, let me show you something. You fucking go and say free phones, right? You got a tent that says free phones. I fucking walk up just to see, and I'm like, hey, let me get a free phone. Oh, can I see your Medi-Cal card? Well, what the fuck my Medi-Cal card got to do with getting a free phone? Oh, it's for low-income people. So you're already classifying this shit, and this is part of the handouts, right? Where because you decide to get up and change your fucking life today, and you become an up-and-coming business owner, You're tired of being broke. You're tired of living under their fucking stupid PP checks or whatever the fuck they give out and free handouts. And you want more in life. And you get up and decide to work hard for it. You have to pay more fucking taxes for the people that don't want to get up and do it.
But you as somebody who's in the upper class.
I'm not upper class. I'm in a working class. I get up every day and I work.
You are not in the working class.
I am in a working class because if I stop working, I would not have an income.
Yes,
okay?
but
upper class, you just sit and get rich and richer.
But what working class refers to is a certain median household income. You are above that range. Working class pretty much is the people at this point, since we don't have a middle class anymore. The working class is the majority of Americans, and predominantly living close to or below the poverty line. You're nowhere near that.
I wouldn't even call that the working class.
I mean, that's
the middle class to me is the working class.
But there is no middle class.
Yes, without them, without that working class, the people who make good money, but not enough money to get rich, they have enough money to live good.
See, but this
is tax people like that.
This is the shit.
The rich get richer and the poor get poorer.
But these are the things that you should be upset at the Democrats for.
I am,
because the Democrats got rid of
I could give a fuck about.
There is no middle class anymore. That's completely out the window.
I would have to say that it's on its way out the window. It's still there and it could still be saved, right? I never in a fucking million years thought I would think like this, Lush. I was raised on welfare. I was raised on fucking food stamps and Section 8 housing and government handouts. That's how I was raised. I came up poor. But because I decided to change my life and work hard and sacrifice me fucking around and having fun for 5 years while trying to build a company or something, now that I make a certain type of dollar, I owe a certain type of fucking tax for it. So as long as I'm okay with being fucking poor, as long as I'm okay with receiving a handout, I don't have to worry about paying taxes. I get tax money back, right? Because I claim 2 or 3 dependents. But obviously, the minute I decide to get up and try to be like them, they're gonna tax me for it.
Well, I mean, like,
and so that's why you really still have a working class, because the working class pays for this shit.
Is your life?
Nancy Pelosi makes like $185,000 a year. Hold on, on paper,
right?
Okay, yeah, she lives in a $14 million estate in Sonoma County. Someone who makes $3 million a year on paper lives in a $1 million home. What the fuck is she doing that we're not?
But you being someone of the upper class, there's no what do you need that phone for? Why do you need that phone?
No, I ain't worried about the phone. I was proving a point that they themselves are automatically segregate. They are the ones creating. Okay.
So there shouldn't be social programs in effect for people that need help.
Social programs.
That's what it is, though.
It's not about social programs. It's about dividing the people. It's about dividing the people. It's seeing the weakness in the communities and dividing the people for votes.
And that's exactly okay. And that is exactly brings me back to my original point. I don't like the way Trump weaponized a certain contingent, a certain demographic contingent.
How did he weaponize?
How did he weaponize them? What do you mean?
Please explain how he weaponized something.
There's entire fucking hate-fueled campaigns because
he's disrupting their programs.
With pro-white Christian ideology, I mean, to the point where it's very similar tactics to what Hitler and the Third Reich used in the 1930s.
I would have to say similar. I would have to say it's not, because listen, Hitler gathered people.
Well, he was a dictator. Right? That's the only difference.
Donald Trump came in office and specifically said this: it's not me they're after. I'm in the way of them getting to you guys, doing what they want to you guys, right?
Yeah.
Donald Trump came to office. He didn't need their fucking money. They need an agenda to survive. They need to keep siphoning money to live, creating war, creating conflict, reasons to spend money outside of our country. Trump came and said, hold the fuck on. We have everything we need right here, okay? Now, right, there's no need to go to war. China, North Korea, you want to fuck with us? Hold on a second. Does this button work over here? Yeah, I will hit that fucking button. All threats went away when Trump came. People called him racist because he implied a fucking tax tariff. But tell me why, when he implied his tax tariff, Unemployment rates went to an all-time low. People were spending money. People were going on vacations. People were shopping.
No, our
They
economy was
created
significantly
this fucking
better.
pandemic to
Look,
get rid of him.
But you're saying all things that I agree with, and you're not. You're doing
Right, but no, but you're saying
literally
that he
creating
had
a straw man argument here.
No. You're saying that he created a ruckus or about a disruption with groups. Okay, he did not. All he did was wake up people who were fucking being robbed. People who are tired of this shit, bro.
Yeah, but there's a lot of the Kyle Rittenhouse type fools.
Okay, but my guy, the guy exercised his right. He went to court. He was by a trial jury. So when it goes one way, it's a bad thing. But when it goes another person's way with the same jury by peers, right? Chosen by two different parties, your lawyer and his lawyer, my guy, you can't.
I don't have faith in the legal system, period.
Look, I'm going to tell you something.
Degree.
The legal system is very, very twisted. And it's a game of who knows it and what state you're in, right? And that's the problem. Every state has different laws.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And so you got different types of case laws popping up across the country, but one state allows open carry to protect your property. The other state doesn't, right? California, somebody breaks into your fucking house.
Right.
He's inside your house, whether he has a gun on him or not. You cannot shoot him.
Which is fucked up.
And if he turns and runs when you put a laser on him and you shoot him in the back, you're fucking guilty of murder.
And again.
Okay, but in another state, that's perfectly legal.
Correct.
Like Florida.
So let me ask you a question. Do you subscribe to libertarianism?
Do I what?
Do you know what libertarianism is? Like, you know what libertarians are? They're basically, it's a whole other political party. And what they pretty much believe in, they're conservative, but they believe in at minimal government interference as possible.
I mean, what do we have? What do we really need a government for, bro? First of all, the money that you make from work, from whatever, automatically before you get paid, taxed.
I knew my boy was a libertarian. I could just smell it.
Every fucking thing that you do, you purchase, after you use that money you've been taxed for, you pay more taxes at a grocery market, at the gas pump, at a restaurant, anywhere. You go fucking pay parking, you pay something online, you're paying tax. So you make $30 an hour. By the time you're done spending those $30, you probably only spent $8 because you got taxed $22 in the span of getting paid your paycheck. You pay taxes to Uncle Sam and unemployment and all that bullshit, right?
Right.
And then you turn around and you're paying taxes on everything else you're buying and spending your money on. It's fucking highway robbery.
Yeah.
But where's the money going to? How are we in debt yet we're sending other countries $60 billion?
We're basically owned by China at this point, in case people don't know.
And that's what I'm saying. When Trump was in office, all those fuckers fell off like fleas. He let them know that you're not gonna do that to us. And look, I'll be honest, when Trump ran for president, I had to get convinced. Okay, until I saw him in action and I actually started like seeing what he did, I would have to tell you that that's when I saw and I gained respect, right? Because I was always fuck Trump. Why are we saying fuck Trump? I don't know, fool, because I don't like Trump. Yeah, fuck Trump. But you know what, Doug? The more you pay attention to what he did, all he tried to do was set the country on a ground where the country was standing on its 2 feet instead of depending on other countries. And for that matter, he was a bad guy because all our party, you know, these people that make this money on paper but have way more money than they're supposed to, it's us sending money to countries about wars that countries are not, they're not allies of ours. They're not a part of
there's different agendas that are beyond our understanding.
Correct.
Know,
but that's what the people need to wake up and see. Where the fuck is our money going to? You raise our taxes, inflation. How funny is it that we have a war, we have another inflation, right? We have this, we have another inflation.
Yeah, we're
sending money over there, so you're inflating, taking the shit from us to give this shit to someone else.
And I agree.
I don't give a fuck what you think about that. To me, that is dead ass wrong when the problem is here in the homeland.
I just said my whole point was,
you want to talk about terrorists? They're the fucking terrorists themselves.
My whole point is that I would be more inclined.
They're not for us, they're for them.
My whole point is I would be more inclined to fully embrace that man as a leader if he didn't have certain things and connotations attached to a large contingent of his supporters. However, he does seem to be a significantly more adept man for the job than our current option. So, you know.
I think whether it's Trump or another Republican or somebody, I could give a fuck. It could be a Democrat to come in and say the right things, okay? Like right before Trump went into his last election battle with Biden, you know, the I forgot what it was called, but anyways, the State of Union speech, or when they went talking to each other, and he told Joe Biden, he says, if you become president, are you going to shut down all the jobs, the 80,000 jobs of our pipelines here in the country, and shut down our oil systems and make gas prices go up? And he said, yes, I am. And then Trump said, oh, you see, guys, he's threatening to take your guys' jobs. He's threatening to make gas prices go up higher. He said it. And then the next day he comes out, you know, Biden comes out or whatever and says, oh, I didn't mean to say that, right? His puppets that are in the back, puppeteering them, Kamala Harris and Nancy Pelosi and Gavin Newsom, you know, the whole party playing with him in the back, telling him what to say. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. But the minute he went into office, the first thing he did was attack our oil refineries here, talking about we need to reserve it.
Well,
why do we need to reserve it?
Also in the name of like the, you know, the tribes tripping on
fuel went from $2.50, $2.70 a gallon, bro, to look at $7.
The tribes all tripping on the pipelines through.
I mean,
Dakota
listen,
and Iowa and
there was a lot of conflict between natives, and there was a right way and a wrong way to do it. Okay,
should have cashed those fools out like the casinos.
There's exactly right. Everybody wants is a piece of the pie, Lush.
Yeah.
Okay,
and I'm not
that's all everybody wants is a piece of the pie. But why? If we, the American people, can produce gas and oil here for $2.50 a gallon to our people, why are you stopping us as a government from doing that? And why are we paying these high-ass prices for imported oil from other countries when we have it here?
Yeah.
You want to talk about the reserve? Buy enough oil to put in a reserve from another country. Shut that fucking shit down. We have a reserve, and now you're getting oil from our homeland, bro. Like, you understand what I'm saying? There's solutions to this shit, my boy. Like, it gets deep, you know. And I don't really like to sit here and rant politics and shit, my boy. But
no,
like,
I gotta be honest. I think it's dope. I want to know what the chat thinks. Chat, would you like to see more political discussions on this show? I think me and Rick having our own news segment where we do this and we talk about politics. And I would like to bring, because the thing is, Rick and I see pretty much eye to eye. There's certain things that we don't see eye to eye that we can debate on. But I would like to get somebody that has a completely different viewpoint, someone from the far left, to come over here and debate with you. And I'd like to facilitate that, because I feel like
presidential debates.
You feel me? That'll make some sparks fly. Somebody that's pro-Biden, you feel me? That's sliding for Biden, you feel me? That's probably smoking some of that Hunter. He's off that good Hunter pack, you feel me? Like,
I mean, bro, listen.
If y'all are feeling it, let us know. You feel me?
No.
Let us know.
No.
I think people are fucking with it. We appreciate y'all. And I think this is dope. I like having these discussions. I would love to bring Destiny on. What the fuck? Yeah, I think Destiny versus Rick would be amazing.
Yeah, I don't mind.
We can run that shit. If we could even have him call in, that would be incredible. But
I just see it differently, bro. Like now that I have to pay taxes, right? Now that I have to walk down to the fucking IRS building with 3 money orders totaling up 89,000, you know, for a year. Like, what the fuck, fool? Where's that shit going to, bro?
Now,
you know
do
what I mean?
you
Like,
believe? But so you don't believe that people that make more money should be at all? There's no like responsibility to helping people that have less.
You know, it's a tricky situation, bro, because like you could get up. We live in a country where you could literally get up and do whatever the fuck you dream of. Okay?
Yeah.
7 years ago, I came home with nothing, homie. And I'm blessed to have what I do have, but it's because I chose to get up and work for it instead of fucking sit around and play. I put everything aside and I chased what I thought I believed in to make something happen. And it did, and I'm proof that it did, with everything stacked against me. I'm proof that if you work hard enough, you'll accomplish what you want to accomplish. And so there are people who do need help, right? There are single moms or single dads who got stuck with kids and poverty, Rick. Yeah, I'm poor. But there are people who need help, okay, but genuine help. The fact that you could just go down there and play a line or two here and there on them and walk away with, money, having a job or having hustles and shit, like, that's where it's like they need to like pay more attention to how that gets distributed, right? Instead of just giving it, because all they do is take, give. The more they give to people, they're happy. So, hey, what are we voting for? Oh, if you vote yes for this, they're going to take away food stamps. Oh, hell no, I'm not voting for that. You put no, right?
So
without even knowing what you're really...
The way bills are constructed and the way they sneak little items on there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who the fuck voted for renters increase?
But
right? I don't think anybody out there, even the people who are fucking talking shit in the chat, I don't think that anybody out there wanted to see rent increase every month in an apartment.
Rick,
all of a sudden they're saying, rent increase, the law passed, 2023.
But that's not mutually exclusive to any political party.
No,
in fact,
not.
If anything, that's more something
California thing.
A California thing.
But the votes, that's what I'm saying. I feel like people don't pay attention to what they vote for.
Yeah.
I think it's a social media thing when their friends are bashing one side, but like, you really need to sit down and ask yourself, right? What do you stand for as a person?
What do you stand for as a person?
So next topic, man.
No, I think we're about to wrap it up, but this was fire. Do we have any unread super chats?
We do. We have a few.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We appreciate.
Believe it or not, yes.
I think we're gonna make this a regular segment. Me and Rick talking, doing the news. Obviously, we'll do the news, the worst news ever with Compa as well.
Super chat. NYC Matrix 101 cent 199. It's his first super chat. Shout out to him.
That's love.
Ricardo Ann sent that 5 about J. Cole. We covered that. NYC Matrix sent 999. Lush, you might have to let Compa go if you don't stop being drunk on the show. It's too messy. This is much better.
Thank you for your feedback, but Compa Raider is always going to be a part of this.
They can't hate on Compa here, dog.
Like this thing of ours, Compa is going to always be a part of it. That's my fucking brother right there. But we do appreciate the feedback.
Life by Leo.
And we will continue to do content like this as well. So we got you covered, baby.
Lifebyleo.com shop sent $10. Biden made me rich. I pray a gallon of gas goes up to $20 a gallon. $5 from Leo again. Poverty Rick. Jane 9 cent 9.99. Rick, I'm voting for you 2024. My guy Trump for president, VI, and you vice president. Spitting facts. And then Tamira sent $199, 89,000 in taxes, and you're working class? Exclamation question.
Yeah, that's crazy. 89,000 and you're still working. That's fucking insane. Shouts to our brother Compa. You feel me? We're praying for him.
Shout out to Compa.
Good. Shouts to all of y'all. Let us know where you from in the chat right now. Drop the cocaine bot emojis. Drop the parodies. Drop the big rig.
To the homie at Low Gas House that came through.
Emojis. Shouts to the homie Casper. You feel me? Y'all know how we come in.
98.
We definitely gonna bring up the homies back ASAP. We love y'all. Have a great night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.
Please share, run it up, all that.
Appreciate y'all.